Hi everyone, I'm Arlezzy.
Hey everyone, it's Naj and happy after Thanksgiving, also
Yeah,
Black Friday, Black Friday. So we're here to talk about season 5, episode 6, and season 2, episode 6 of All American Homecoming. And let me tell you something. A lot of stuff happened in All American Homecoming, and a little bit happened in All American. So let's not waste your time. Let's get into it. I feel like with All American, we can kind of get into the little ins and outs. Coop didn't show up. God bless. We can talk we could talk about Patience, since she had one of the like lower storylines with her and like Layla in a situation with her. What's the girl? Gabby, whatever her name is,
uh,
whatever her name
what
is.
thing, Gia? Wait, what was it? I think it was
Rhea,
Gia, something like
Gia,
that.
one of those lines. Honestly, how do you feel about the storyline with
I really
Patience?
don't care. Like, I really don't. It's like really a boring storyline, honestly. Like, I didn't care about the music video, the shoe, nothing. I really just didn't care because it doesn't like Patience cares at all.
I truly feel like they're giving her basically what they try to do with Coop, and both of them are ending up in the same scenario where they're not enjoying what Layla is trying to give for their career, or whoever trying to work with her give. Because at the end of the day, for these people to be introduced into music, they always act dumb. Like you don't think I'm just going like do music and pop.
Yeah.
You gotta be in the public eye. You gotta have a persona most of the time, not all the time. You're supposed to have this personality that's not going to always be what you are in IRL. And I hate that with Coop and Patience repeating the same storyline. Patience, you knew how this was before in previous seasons when nobody really didn't give a fuck about your country little lullabies. So why are you acting shocked that you have to get the public eye? You literally flopped on your album. And then you haven't been excited to do this music. You you were mad that Layla was trying to ask you for a title of your album. You were, mad that the album flopped because you haven't really been doing publicity from what I've been seeing. You
Yeah.
go to a red carpet, which I don't know how I got onto it, but Layla made sure to get you on there, get you, popular, get you out there, and then you got mad that people were like, "Oh my God, you're gonna become viral." Then you come to this music thing, don't want to do nothing. You didn't? Did you even mention how you want? Like for you to be uncomfortable all these times, have you even thought about what you want?
Yeah,
Like why
she's
do
never said that.
you
She's
never?
never said that. She's always let Layla plan everything, and like,
Yeah, Layla plan everything as if Layla knows you eternally. Like if you make a music for a specific reason, or you say you're gonna spice up your song, why don't you tell them what you have in plan for your music video instead of having Layla carry your ass, and then every time something happens, you're like, that's not me. And then it took this girl saying, well, you're not supposed to be here. You're supposed to be like Doja Cat or some other singer, and you're like, oh, you didn't think about that. You've been doing music for like 3 seasons. Did you not see what happened with Coop and how she reacted to the same scenario? How did you not
yeah,
learn from that?
yeah,
Like
she's
I feel like I've been seeing so many tweets on Twitter about so many people on this show need to leave, and yes, she do. What are you? This music thing been going on for like 5 seasons now,
yeah, and it's like
and we're doing
gone.
the same
Yeah.
thing. They get hype, and then when they start to take, they get hype with like taking music as a side career. They take it on majorly, and then they flop, and then they're like, "All right, well, I didn't get my hypeness that I got for my first release, so I'm gonna do it half-ass." And then
Yeah, like they don't want to like work at all. Like they don't want to like
they
put in the
don't.
work.
And they keep leaving Layla in the situation where she has to put this shit on her shoulders because this is her company, her record deal,
Yeah.
and she's wasting money on y'all for y'all to be like, I don't want to do it no more. And especially when Layla can't, like, she's running into a dead end with all these other artists because of Clay. She's giving you her uninvited attention, and you still don't know what the hell to do.
Yeah.
Rushing you, you ain't thinking about fucking albums, ideas, music covers, videos. Are you even working on a new song?
Like
You
I
know,
swear she does it. Like remember last season when like Layla was trying to get stuff together for her for Patience's like her album release party or whatever, and Patience didn't want to do anything. Like
nothing.
so
And somehow, like and then it's like she don't do nothing, but then she complains, and I don't care. I
yeah.
don't care. Like, what happened to JoJo? Like, why are not bringing JoJo and have her gain some inspiration or something? Like, y'all keep having Layla make it seem like Layla's not doing a good job. She is. Go, maybe I don't know. I mean, we might not
Yeah.
be able to trust that lady. Who cares? At least she did something because if it wasn't for her, Patience would have probably did a damn song where her looking in the backdrop, I playing that backdrop, and then her just singing and then getting mad that nobody tuned into the video.
Yeah.
So no, Patience, please.
Patience,
Next,
please. Just
please.
Just get some inspiration,
Something.
or just stop writing for her, like, because it's the storyline is not good.
It's not. Next we can do JJ.
Yeah,
JJ.
that's a wild guy. That's a wild man right there. That's
That's
wild.
a wild. That's wild. And it's crazy because I feel like a lot of these writers be writing characters different every 5 fucking minutes. How did he go from oh my god, Layla, I'm helping you with Jordan, oh my god,
Yeah,
nobody talking about it. It's such a secret. Oh my god, whatever. To them slut shaming her.
and that was literally an episode ago. Like, that was literally an
Those
episode ago.
episodes apart. And then it's like, oh well, I'm waiting for my next turn. And then I saw somebody post a video about him saying, oh, in season three, where he was like, oh, just me and you, Layla, and she was like, no. I'm
Oh
like,
yeah, I
oh,
remember
oh,
that.
so you're
Yeah,
bitter. I'm like, oh, so you're bitter that you never had a chance with her because the thing is that a lot of for me, I believe that when you're drunk, you speak your mind and you speak whatever you got deep
dang,
down.
yeah, that's true.
And I was like, okay, well, maybe he said that and he might retract the next day, but he did not.
And he was like, "Yeah, I live my life with no regrets," or something like that.
He said
Yeah,
no regrets, and I said, "How you gonna fix this friendship?" Because the All American does a good job at letting anything happen to another character, and then they forgive each other by the end of the season. I'm just like,
yeah.
let's be real. Some of these friendships should have ended when that situation happened. For me personally, but jo-
And then he
then
moved
he left.
out.
Then he yeah, and then said, "Have fun paying the rest of my rent." I'm
Yo,
like,
yeah, I'm like,
oh, y'all don't even work. Y'all don't
yeah,
even work. Like I don't work. Y'all barely go to class. You barely see y'all working out. Like y'all just be in the beach house, and then y'all be at like Spencer's mom house, or then y'all be like another place. Like y'all don't go to class.
yeah. And but it
Like
might be good though, because now there won't be any parties there, because JJ always having parties there at the beach house.
and it
So
always goes downhill. It always goes downhill. And to be honest, JJ don't have a storyline either. He's falling into that Coop and Patience realm where this storyline is just him being drunk, and I'm just
yeah,
like, that's weird. Why are you not putting these characters in therapy? Like, why was season three such a big technique with therapy? And then I just forgot that y'all had therapists around. Like, what's going on? Especially with college, there is some counselors. Like, I
yeah.
literally had a counselor for like my. So where the hell is the counselors? You're so worried about making these teenagers seem like fucking 30-year-old adults that y'all are forgetting that they have some of them can have counselors or have somebody to talk to on campus. But no, you got people writing articles, people having drinking problems, people recruiting fucking football
Yeah,
players that are freshmen recruiting other freshmen, potential freshmen. Be for real.
yeah.
Like I had to make a tweet about that, and I was shocked that people were like, "Yeah, like what the fuck's going on with All American?" I'm like, I don't know, because
Yeah,
why are they acting like they're 30? I keep
yeah, they got it. Yeah, they're really doing like a lot.
They're doing a
And
lot. And even when Asher was like, like I like he was over like kind of stressed in the beginning of the episode. I was like, yeah, because you're 18
yeah,
doing a fucking cold job while he's sitting here drinking
yo,
chocolate fucking soda.
he's
Like
really
what?
drinking like energy drinks, yo. Like,
And
bro.
doing nothing but sitting at the computer, sitting fucking Asher on a recruit chase. Like, be serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, so JJ, you're trash for that. Like that slut shaming was out of pocket.
Yeah, I think
Like,
that was the first and only time Jordan actually should have used his hands, like actually punched
real.
somebody.
Yeah,
The
and
other times he should
other
not have.
time, he fought Damon for no reason. He fought Spencer. I forgot what they fought about in season three. Then he punched Wade as well. He just got done. Like he's been punching a lot
Yeah.
of people, and I'm like, you're gonna be punching somebody one more time, and that shit gonna hurt your hand for real. I'm gonna need you to really stop. But right now, I'm gonna let you. You do what you had to do. But like, damn, you let him get on you a little bit. But you did. You ate the plate though, for real. He had to throw over the couch. I was like, what?
Yeah,
Like,
that was,
he ate
yeah.
down. But
I don't know.
that was
But I
and
think it's gonna be
and it
crazy how JJ moves out though, and like all that.
because Asher Ben knew about this, and like the beginning of the episode, you had Asher telling him like, "Yo, like," because Jordan was cleaning up Asher's mess. I mean not Asher's, JJ's mess, like all his
Yeah.
cups and plates and stuff. And Asher was like, this shouldn't be a normal thing. And
Yeah, Asher's been telling them for
yeah,
weeks
just
and all
telling
that
him,
stuff and all
absolutely.
that.
And he was like, "Well, he's just JJ." And I'm like, "What does that even mean? That he's a
Yeah,
slob? He's a slob? Like, come
yeah,
on."
like he's not supposed to like actually go to class, go work out, go
Yeah, like
actually,
what? I was like, and it's so weird because I'm like JJ, the same one that talked about let's work on our vortex splitting apart, that we were losing each other as friends, and then you fucking leave when things get tough because you were fucking drinking.
and you're the one hanging out with these random people all the
Right, like
time, drinking.
you were the one talking about drifting apart, but then you start hanging out with these weird ass men that want to just fucking have you drinking all the time. Like, what's so hype about y'all getting drunk together? Like, yo, what's the hype? What's the hype?
Yeah, like
What's the hype
maybe
about
every
this
once in a while, but like, yo, they're
day?
literally making
Like
you so
every
you
day?
don't work out.
Like, come on now. You're hanging out with these weird people and then you leave when you don't want everybody to fucking be friends after everybody basically slept together. Like, come on.
Yeah, truly
Fucking
wild.
And it proves Layla point. Like he tried to lie, make it sound like he was cool with Jordan and Layla, and the whole time he was waiting, he was over having that same mindset.
No, yeah, that's actually crazy. That's really crazy when you
Yeah,
think
and that
about it.
means that
Like,
that means that the vortex thing that she had a problem with is still active and alive, especially for JJ. Because why would he say that shit? Like,
yeah, I didn't even think about it. Somebody left me a comment in my one of my videos, and they said like that's why Layla's like so nervous to come out about like to the vortex and all that stuff because people will have that same thought as JJ and
yeah,
all that stuff.
I feel like no one really. I mean, I feel like yeah, you never know what they will have. But I feel like only person that logically would have that is JJ.
Yeah, I mean, 'cause Spencer, Olivia, Asher, he has Jamie and all that stuff, and Jordan, like it, there's, yeah, like nobody else would even do that, something like that. So, yeah,
Was that it for JJ?
yeah, that's pretty much it. Because he only has one thing: him partying and the fight. That was pretty much it. But he's truly wild and crazy for that, for helping Layla last episode, and then turning complete 180 to like like slut shamer and all that stuff. That was really.
I truly feel like I,
That
I
was
truly feel
really
like he mad. Nobody else wants him in the group.
Yeah, I feel like
No.
he's mad because remember what was that girl's name? And I wish she would have stayed. What's her name? The girl that liked Asher and that didn't like him.
Vanessa? Was it Vanessa?
Yeah, 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 yeah. And
Oh yeah.
ever since then, all that stuff like he's been like really
I
trying to.
truly, I truly feel like that's probably the beginning of like when he realized that no matter how good he is in the team, he is not the one that every girl wants. Let's
Yeah,
be honest. Like the only time that girls will really want him is whenever there's a party.
yeah,
There's a party, they're lit because I said this on Twitter when I was watching the episode, but in the party, everybody's drunk and he's doing like some dumbass dance, and the girls behind him was like laughing and giggling, whatever, like act like it was the best thing on earth. And I said, wow, he only can like get girls' attention if they're doing something, if he's doing something fucking dumb, or if there's a party.
yeah,
While he can't have a genuine relationship with these other girls, like how Layla and Olivia, they both obviously are women that connected with, was within the the group. While he had a chance with them, he's
yeah.
that shit. So JJ, you're trash. Um, Honestly, I don't know what's gonna happen because I don't know if JJ going to say anything to Spencer and them about what he said. I feel like the only thing they're gonna do is probably say that they had a disconnect or whatever, but who knows? Well, JJ's done. Okay, well, what do you think is next? I feel like Olivia, Billy, and the actor who plays Morris, but Morris
More
playing whoever that
chestnut,
guy should
yeah.
be the first. Yeah, Morris Chestnut. He should
Um,
be the first. They should be like, we can do either Spencer or Jordan slash Layla. You can choose or Asher.
hmm, what was Layla's? I don't know.
I actually don't know. Yeah, I mean,
It was pretty much we could do Layla's because she was just like hooking up with Jordan in like the music video and stuff like
We
that.
can like so Jor Ayla, we could just put that in together.
Yeah.
It was something peaceful out of that whole episode, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, like
Everything
that
else,
they always have the good feel good like moments and
moment.
scenes like
Everything else is chinful. You got Bolivia angst. You got JJ with the fucking parties. You got Jordan trying to understand JJ. You got Asher recruiting people, and then
yeah.
this was the episode. This was the episode that made me forget that this show was about football because it really was all about football. This whole episode. So this is the first time this felt like a football episode in a long time, and I feel like with Jordan and Layla, they're probably the most like least like they were like the least tenseful of everything else. They got us at least a little happiness.
Yeah.
Nonsense happened. For me, I like the scene, especially when Jordan texted her and was like, "Need you." And she okay, first of all, she is a hardcore worker. She
Yeah,
doesn't stop
yeah.
for nobody. The fact that she got a text message and stopped mid studio and ran to him, like,
Yeah.
please. And then he's so weak in the knees that he's like, Oh well, yeah. Oh, this was what I came for, but you was so amazing in an outfit. Like, come on now.
Yeah, he was really down bad.
Yeah, and then he was like, and then after that, she was like, that's what I'm here for.
And like her leaving, like and all that stuff, and like him
Yeah,
saying like that's the only reason, like you
yeah.
know.
And then he was so tempted by her outfit, and
Mm,
then she's like, "Yeah, I have to go." He's
yeah,
like,
it did
"Yeah,"
again.
and he was like, "Yeah, that's not what I called you for." But she was like, "I know." And then he was like, "She's like, I'm gotta go." He's like, "Oh well, let's do one more."
Yo,
Bro,
he was like, please, yeah, it was fun.
I was
Like,
like, Jordan, she's trying to get in her bag, but
yeah,
understandable. Get in your bag.
yeah,
Um, but yeah, I mean, Pretty Much was the only goodness besides Bolivia, which is an Ains category in itself. But yeah, and then with Layla, she was trying to help with patients in her music video, whatever, but that came to a flop. Wonder why? And
yeah,
she wasn't even aware of it, and it's mostly because that since she went to Jordan to do the deed,
yeah.
that's when the personal assistant was out here taking all action what she shouldn't have done. And Layla was like, "That's not what I asked. I told you other options that you can
I
do
was
for
actually
patients."
so shocked when she said that. Like, she had no
Yeah,
idea. Like,
I was shocked. I was like, did they both coordinate this whole music video and Patience didn't know about that? But no, this whole time it was because of Patience and that girl were, the only ones there because Layla was with Jordan. So
yeah. I was
we'll
like,
see.
whoa. I was like, wait. She was like, I did not approve any of this, and I was like, oh,
Yeah, I was shocked because I was like, this don't even seem like something that Layla would do, especially when she knows that Patience is very comfortable with booty cheese. It was pure booty cheese out. Like what? I was like,
yeah.
what is going on? So hopefully, I feel like now, I feel like Layla's gonna probably try to find some more artists because Clay is back on set, and she's coming in an All American Homecoming next week, which is in 2 days or 3 days.
That's gonna be crazy.
So it's gonna get a little messy, but that's really much it for Layla. We can do Asher next because
Yo, my
well,
story, yo, this is my boy Asher, yo.
listen, I still am anti for what Asher did to Olivia. I'm not gonna forget that. But
Wait, what do you mean? What did he do to
when
Olivia?
he OD'd and
Oh yeah,
but for me, this episode he's probably at least the most chilling this season. That's shocker. That's shocking that
yeah. I mean, he's definitely the best, most well put together. Like, at the moment, like
yeah.
he's
Um,
thriving.
yeah, and like he's thriving in a healthy relationship with a woman who's working with him to recruit football players, which I'm shocked that he's doing because he's literally 10. But he has a relationship with his girlfriend. They're communicating. He's not afraid of hiding his work from her better than Billy, because Billy used to be out here taking work over his whole family. He's
Yeah,
got him communicating with his coach, understanding the pressure that he's doing. He's trying to find techniques, and he recruited like what, 3 out of the 4 people, I think.
yeah, from GAU, yeah,
Yeah, so he was going out trying to recruit people for the roster because obviously Garrett stepped down and everybody was in an uproar about where the other football players would go. So all the football players is, calling other colleges, doing Zoom meetings and stuff like that, while fucking JJ had a party
yeah.
working in the background. I cannot stand that motherfucker. But yeah, so Ashton was out here recruiting everybody. His coach out here drinking chocolate bananas, energy drink, doing nothing. But
Is that really what it was? Chocolate banana?
that's what it was. And the thing is that this coach is like, oh well, you're so good and whatever. But then he keeps questioning Asher as if Asher isn't doing good. I'm like, so what is it?
Yeah,
He's doing what you did because I don't even see you recruiting. Shit, you just
yeah.
letting this boy build up your list like you do stuff. Where's your other recruiters? That's like seniors and shit. Like,
Yo, yeah, yeah.
why are you
Where's
relying on the freshmen?
Yeah, which I get it. He wants to give like Asher like a chance, but like you should give him like one, like just let him
Yeah,
go visit
like
one
one
person or something
chance.
like that, you know?
I should do this shit every week. And I'm
Yeah,
sitting here and I'm like, so if Asher actually never had that heart problem, whatever, and he was playing football, who would you have got to recruit for you?
yeah,
Because you're not doing anything but on your ass. I know that
yeah.
seat was warm for you sitting on it all that episode. So, with him and Jamie, they was communicating well. That was some good
Oh,
scenes.
that's number one.
Jamie came back.
Number one ship in the All American universe right there. That's number
Healthiest
one.
one is that healthiest one
Yeah,
because
yeah,
they,
definitely the healthiest. Yeah, like they
uh,
really in their bag, man. I loved all their moments. They're
they
so
had
good.
they had that one conflict in season 4 and never turned back. Like this is wow.
Yes.
She was
Yeah.
there for him. She stood beside him. She even told the coach, like, no, actually, he was good. He was doing this and this and this. He had this and this and this. The props that he did. Actually, I
Yeah.
thought she was gonna say, unlike you, who's sitting your ass.
No.
I thought she was gonna get a little spicy, but she stood beside him. And at the end of the day, I'm happy that somebody's happy on the show. Like, I'm happy.
Yo, yeah. I mean, like, I wouldn't expect it actually to be the one that would be like the most happiest.
Right? Right?
Because like he's been
He's
through a lot and all
moving
that.
on.
So,
With the
but
steroids, the heart problem, losing
yeah,
his career, and his position and his girlfriends. I know he was taking L's after L's each season, so
yeah,
at least he's calm now.
yeah. But I love their scenes though, especially at the end when he gave her that bag and like the food that she wanted to go to, like the place that she wanted to go, and he ended up ordering her the food and all that stuff. And bro, their moments are so good. They're so good. I love them, man.
Oh, that was
We need
classic.
to see Jamie more. We need to see Jamie more.
Yeah, because
Like, yo, take JJ's time from her, from him, give it to her. Like,
goodbye. You said the play over, yeah, for real.
yo, yeah,
That's the only new love interest that we're seeing more of. We're not
yeah.
seeing Alicia, and we're not
Yo, we not yo,
seeing
Sky just like she out.
Sky
Like,
Banners. Like we're about to hit the mid. Well, not the mid for All American, but like damn, we're about to touch the mid season, and she didn't even show up except for one episode. She didn't even show up this season.
she didn't show up this season. No, yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. You
She
forget you.
out.
She outski. They made us forget about her because they know they were gonna have to watch Patience again, and I don't want that.
Oh yeah, nah, I think that would be the oh, I don't know what it is, man. That would just be the that's just
That's the
like
worst shit. That's the worst shit.
that's just it really is, and I can't believe I'm
It
saying
ran
that because
its
I
course.
liked them a lot.
It ran
I used to
its
like
course.
them a lot.
Yeah, it ran its course.
Oh
They need
yeah,
but yes. So next we could do Jordan. What
yeah.
did he do anything besides fight
No,
JJ?
I mean it was pretty like we pretty much touched on it because we went through Layla stuff, which had Jordan, and JJ stuff, which and that was the only thing he had.
Yeah, and also him like poking the bear at Spencer about how he had like three people under his belt about winning him to be at college.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
pretty much
So just the
it.
recruiting stuff, yeah. So
But next, Spencer. Um, honestly, he was out here recruiting just one person.
yeah, that was
Like,
it.
I don't understand. Like I said before, like he's 18, a freshman, and they had him recruiting other football players.
Which
Freshmen.
it could work. It could because there are like really big like freshman players that are like huge and they can like people like tweet at somebody or something like that and like try to get them to come to the school or something like that. But I've never seen people actually send them to where they are or something like
Yeah,
that.
and guide them. Like he's not a
Yeah.
student leader.
Yeah.
Like he's not a guide, and he was spending his all attention on this one guy, walking around, kind of like how they did with All American Homecoming.
Yeah.
Walking this one person around, trying to get them to join, and I'm just like, why is your time only dedicated on this? And then like the fact is that the coach literally left 4 minutes before go. Like he literally left 4 minutes before the shenanigans started, and you got the freshman out here recruiting already,
Yeah.
recruiting people with no coach. We didn't even get a coach that's going to take over. Like a coach didn't. The coach just left. The seat's not even done being warm, and you got these freshmen out here recruiting football players.
Yeah, it's
What?
pretty wild. Yeah.
With no coach. Like they didn't think that once it was revealed that oh my god, the article's out or the coach thing's out, that no somebody would have not been like, okay, but who's the coach? Like who the coach? What's going to
Yeah,
happen?
because the one guy said he's like, who's the coach and all that stuff.
And he's like, oh
And
yeah, don't worry about that. And
yeah, like I was being taken care of and all that stuff.
all right,
Which
that's
I hope Coach Kenny, I hope he becomes the coach because I want him to be the head coach from the beginning.
gonna be Billy.
Yo, I'm nervous because they did not say that it's gonna be Coach Kenny being the head coach, and
They
that
did,
means
yeah, they
that
did.
means that Billy can still sneak his way in there and be head coach.
Exactly, and I feel like he was. I feel like he would because between him and the beef with the guy who plays Morris, I honestly feel like he's going to go against Morris, and then they're going to be like, "Oh yeah, here you go," and I'm like, "Oh my god!" So
Yeah,
I
so
feel like we're going to lose it that way. Like I truly feel like they're aiming it for ability to be that way. We don't even see him in high school. Is he in high school still? We don't even see him doing that anymore. He don't
we
deal
don't
with
see
that.
him because he's supposed to be the principal.
Yeah, exactly,
Yes.
right?
So, but we haven't seen him at the school doing any of that this whole season. He's literally
We're
been
like,
with Olivia doing her article, which is
exactly.
crazy.
Not doing his job, right? Literally.
Yeah.
And then with the Olivia situation with Spencer, I was confused. Like I was confused on why they like why was he confused too? Because for me, I feel like the breakup was dumb. It didn't need to happen then because she could have changed her name. Like that was an option. Now I
Yeah.
understand, you want like your name to get big because oh my God, Olivia Baker's the one that brought justice to the university. But like they broke up for no reason then. Because at first I thought that he literally, I think he said something about how he understood, the risk and that about the article, and that she was like, it might cost something within the team. He was like, go ahead, don't worry about, I remember he said in the room like, don't worry about me, whatever, like just do the article. And then now he was like confused on the repercussions, even though they kind of talked about that in season 4. I was lost.
Yeah.
Like like he was talking some what about me, and I'm like, I recall her saying that it's going to like ruin the team and like maybe ruin the football team. And he was like, just go ahead, like you don't gotta put your article on hold because of me. And then he's like, what about me? And I'm like, well, didn't you kind of talk about it though? Like I'm confused. Like they made it seem like he was supporting her article. So why they acting like now he never did? If they wanted to do a Bolivia breakup, they could have been had him not be. They should have had him not being understanding then. To
Yeah.
where him saying, "Well, what about me? What about the team? What about whatever?" Would have made more sense than y'all breaking up because he don't want to stand in the way of her article or her happiness. And then she was in her light dimming, and then her light's been dimming the whole fucking season.
Yeah, it really has been like,
Yeah, like
shit.
the thing has been going completely opposite of what he said was going to happen, like was going to be better for her to do. And then you got Garrett trying to gaslight Olivia with the what about Jordan and Spencer? And I'm like, she knows that, don't she? She would know that because she said that about what it would bring to the school. So why everybody acting shocked? Like, I don't understand why
Yeah, and she went to Billy, about what could happen if she released the article and all that stuff, and he told her pretty much everything.
yeah.
Um, and then yeah, her conversation with Spencer, when they got kind of like a heated argument, and she said no, she's still releasing the story and all that stuff. Uh, she just wanted him to like lose, like she wanted like to make sure he couldn't get another job. I think that's like fully why she just wanted to release the article because uh Spencer was kind of like, and Spencer and Jordan were just saying like, this is good, this is perfect, like he's not gonna be the head coach anymore, but she still wanted to release the article no matter what. And yeah, so I thought, yeah, I don't know, it was
Yeah,
just a lot.
I feel like they run themselves back into a corner because they forgot the reason why they broke up Believe in the first place. Their breakup excuse was the dumbest reason ever, and I feel like these writers are rewriting what they said literally a couple episodes of season before, and it's
Yeah,
dumb. So please fix it.
yeah,
Next, we got Billy, Olivia, Garrett, and who do Morris play? What's his name again?
I don't even know.
I
Like
don't even
they
know.
said it so quick, but I
Yeah,
was literally just calling him Morris. That's not the whole time. Like
for real.
that's what I was thinking. So
Yeah, so we can do Billy first. I mean, who do you think we should do, Billy first or Olivia first?
Billy.
Okay, Billy, you're Bicth. Why? I'm spelling it wrong if you don't know the meme, but
Yeah, not.
yeah, it's a meme. But he literally sat here, let this Morris Chestnut tell him, oh yeah, well since Garrett's sat down and gave up his position as coach, this article should be done. And Billy sat there and was like, oh yeah, and letting this dude butter him up, which is kind of a parallel or foreshadow because when Asher came to him at Crenshaw High School, and Billy was like, "Oh yeah, you got to warm up people. Like, how's your wife? How's your kids?" He did the same thing to you, and you still didn't catch on, which is the same thing he said to Asher, right? About
Yeah.
warming your way into conversation. That's exactly what Morris did to you,
He
and
didn't
you
even.
faltered. You did the same thing as Asher did. You faltered, which is a foreshadow I love to see because you literally sat here let this man say, "Oh yeah, you gonna draft the article? Okay, bye," and then
Yeah.
like, and then you called them when you was away from him because you were scared to say it. Oh yeah, my daughter going to still do the article.
Yeah.
Like you were scared to say that out loud. And then the thing is that like when Olivia was like, "How did everybody find out about the article?" You're like, "Oh yeah, well some things that that tends to happen." No, it's you that did it. Tell me something. It tends to happen. Oh yeah, people tend to leak articles that nobody's writing about. No, you did that. Oh, you got anything to say about Billy? Because
No, Billy, man, I just don't want him to be head coach. That's it. That's the only thing I gotta say. I just don't make him the head coach. Let him stay being the
Oh, no, for real,
principal
like,
at Crenshaw. Let him stay like just at home. Let him have more scenes with Laura. Like let him yo. He has
right,
not
don't
visited.
you want to marry?
He hasn't visited Laura at the thing and
Right. And
it's
then I got a nerve to craft some damn fancy ass dinner or whatever on some promo pictures. Yeah, because you forgot you had a wife. And from what I'm seeing, he's not even sitting next to Laura. He's sitting next to Grace. He I feel
wait
like did
really?
it. Yeah, he's sitting next to Grace in the pictures. He definitely want Grace. I feel like he handed over that fling up here because there's no fucking way.
Yeah, yeah.
But Billy,
Just
like
keep that.
you're letting I feel like there's gonna be some beef between him and Morris, and he's gonna get the head coach,
It's
and we're gonna have.
definitely going. Like, I feel like he's
He's
gonna
talking
make a
about some
deal
my
with him or
boys.
something. A
Yeah, he's talking
deal
about
with
some.
him or something.
He's talking about some. Oh yeah, how's my boys? Like yeah, your boys as in your football player boys. Stay away. Stay away on God. Lastly, Olivia and Garrett. Um, honestly, I'm happy that Olivia changed the name to
Yeah.
something else.
At first, I didn't like. At first, I didn't like it when I was watching the episode because I was just
Yeah.
like, "Damn!" Like they broke up for nothing, and like this whole article was the whole thing. So it's just like, but I
Yeah,
get it, you know.
it's one of those things that's like so confusing about it because you sit here and you watched her essentially like build this whole article from like a whole season basically from season 4 to now. You've seen her get information, be passionate about the article, let alone they lied about, oh yeah, we're gonna have Garrett there. Whole time Garrett didn't even show up. I mean not Garrett, Warren, what's his name? Wait. You
Yeah,
had you made us so hyped that she's gonna help. She gonna do to get the information from Wade. Never saw his ass. I forgot he was essential information. And now I feel like even though we're so happy for her thriving and happy for her to like get this big article for her name, it wasn't going to be a good side because she's at that school. She dates one of the guys, well, she used to, and her brother is a football
yeah,
player on that team. And regardless of anything, if it do good for her on her side as a new freshman, doing an article, they're gonna still be labeled as a snitch because they're gonna be like, oh, you didn't tell us about your sister writing an article about us, or oh, your girl was snitching on us, or why didn't you tell us? Are you letting her come behind the scenes to get information, or your sister or your girlfriend ruined our football team? They're
yeah.
gonna blame the guys, and I know that Livia would feel more guilty about that happening because she cares about them. So with Wade, I was really shocked that they didn't have Wade. I thought Wade was going to be like such a bigger topic or a bigger subject. And no. And then like Isaiah, I wish we got to see more about
Oh
Olivia.
yeah, we haven't seen him at all. Yeah,
And like for her article to be blown because he steps down, it was just so
that man got the scholarship and dipped.
no, for real. Like, and it's just crazy because like all this work, and then not only did he step down, she could have literally submitted this under a different name, and it could have been out. Everybody could have been more shocked, and it could have been more affected. But no, now he left before anything hit, and now he can possibly find another thing. That means that Olivia's probably going to be having to go find him to another. Oh my God, it's probably not going to end then. I mean, she probably going to have to
Oh,
go
it
and
better end, man. It better end. Like
she probably
it
going to
just
try to find
she could have been
him.
had this out too. All if she wouldn't have just asked her dad and said, "Yo, does this feel like enough?" Like and
Not
said like,
even
"Oh, it's
that.
missing."
He should have been included. Why would they wait to now when she's done the article to ask to ask that fucking lady? Where was she at when she started? When she started doing her first, second rough draft and final drafts? Where
Yeah,
was this lady? Why did you bring her when Olivia is now done an
yeah,
article based?
cause she probably would have said like it's missing something or like no, it's perfect. Release it.
Why would you say that now? And then the fact that the only thing that this fucking lady told Olivia was, "Oh, you're afraid of what it's going to do to your family, like what is going to happen to like your brother and your boyfriend." Why was it the only thing that she talked about?
Nah.
Like, dumb. Like, y'all wasted that lady time on the screen. Like, I cannot believe that All American is doing this shit. Like, you want these characters to act like fucking June, like fucking 30-year-olds, and then you have them not communicate with their people that they have to help them.
That makes no sense,
What was the point of
honestly.
introducing us to the whole ass the whole damn journal student body for them to never make it into season 5? Having Spencer get jealous of her, having other people that knew her more, doesn't even matter because like they hang out. It make it seem like she don't have no friends but this article. She don't got no
Yeah.
friends on campus. Matter of fact, not even that. She don't even go to campus. They don't even show nobody on campus. So my bad. All the people graduated freshman year of college. Now they're just doing their career. Damn, I forgot. They don't go to college. They might go. They have
Yeah,
this burn
yeah.
at this
Wait,
point. Like maybe we just saw them in class.
this year we have not. This season we haven't seen them in school
Have
in
not.
class once, not once.
not once. Like at least All American, a homecoming, I can count one class already, and it's two
Yeah,
of them.
that's the only one. I know it's what you're talking about too. Yeah, that's like it.
Like they took her shine, and then they making it. Oh yeah, let's paint Olivia as hard to date because she's doing an article. Let's paint. Let's slut shame Olivia. Let's slut shame Layla. But let's praise Jamie for being this amazing woman that's just like sticking beside. NK, you gotta go, for real. I can't. Like, I cannot. Like, what?
Yeah, they're really messing up,
Every character
honestly.
getting villainized. Like, you got Layla, Jordan, Olivia, Spencer, all of them getting villainized for different actions every week. I'm tired of this shit. Like, just drop articles dropped. I
Just get
don't.
back to like they gotta get
The
back to
article was
the
dropped. I don't want to hear about fucking Garrett again. If Olivia want to handle Garrett, she might just have to fight him at this point. I don't even. I don't really want to hear it.
Yeah, I don't yeah, they gotta just like get away with this article. Get away from it.
If she wants another article, let that lady write it. There's other journalists that can write it. Because it don't matter now. They don't know it's you.
Yeah.
So you don't even have to put your neck out. You started the revolution. Let them finish it. No more articles.
Yeah.
I want them to expand on her hobbies, expand on her finding peace, getting back to her mental state, finding out her friends about, what's happening, maybe giving her a love interest instead of her just standing here while Spencer can be on his wild boy shit with Alicia, whatever her name is.
Who
No, like,
cares? Like,
no, like,
yeah,
stop playing with Olivia. Stop playing with Olivia, please. I'm tired of this
yeah,
shit.
I really want them to get back to how good like the show was before. Like that's when it was at its best. Not this article, not
To be
this
honest,
stuff.
to be honest, we used like some of this they really ruined. They really. I don't even know how they can just I don't know what they could do to fix what can they possibly do now to stop Alicia from hanging out with Spencer? Have Olivia come back and before the season ends.
They gotta just tell Spencer like, "Yo, you're trash. I'm going back to
Yeah, like
Olivia."
real.
Like,
Right, get
nah,
back.
but they
Get
gotta
back.
like just say like, they just gotta get Spencer to want to like fix him, like to like heal himself or something like that, and like say he doesn't want to be with like he doesn't want to hang out with you anymore, and like then have
Yeah,
him and
like
Olivia slowly get back together. Like,
the thing is so odd though. It's like the girl knows that he's not taking her seriously in a romantic sense, and yet and then you got Coop, that bitch. Coop sitting here acting like she is supporting him and at least your relationship, and she don't even know girl. Whole time she not even worrying
yeah,
about her own girlfriend. Like I want everybody to stop acting like they're just suddenly, oh my god, we're so happy to see Spencer single era. Like, do y'all want to date him? I think I do.
yeah,
None of his fucking business. Like, why are you so hyped for him to move on? As if, but you're hyped for him to move on, get a new girl, or hook up with random girls. Like, y'all don't do that shit already. Like, leave him alone.
yeah. Him, I don't want to see him hook up with anybody or be with anybody else. Like, just let him just basically, if he's not gonna be
We
with
went,
Olivia, just let him focus on football or something
yeah,
like
we went through 3 seasons. I don't want to do no more. I don't. I'm not
that.
strong enough. Like, I'm already strong enough to not do slow burn as much as I love a ship. Like, I'm over here losing myself at Ebb Elementary, and we're in the second season. I lost it with Dexter. That was like 5 seasons, 4 or 5 seasons. I was
Yeah,
losing my mind.
that was
Like
pretty good one.
I cannot, I cannot, especially if the show was airing. I can't do it. Like,
Yeah.
like Olivia had me like I was like, yo, we gonna get it. And then y'all got me out here losing my mind, going gray hairs because y'all playing and throwing this random ass lady from a wedding. Like if it wasn't for Grace, Spencer had never saw Alicia. Like Grace, I'm on you.
Yo, yeah, and the fact that Grace was even saying, "Yo, yeah, go be with her, go with
Grace is
it."
so out of pocket. One minute is, oh my god, you and Olivia, you lost yourself and you was with her. To, oh my god, she's kind of cute. Like, oh yo, you gonna go somewhere and then invite Olivia to help you with the dress and stuff, as if you didn't just try to whatever, girl.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
truly
anyway,
crazy, truly
it was
wild.
your fault. It was your fault. It was your fault because he wouldn't have met that girl and he would not be having some. We're not. We're just chilling and hanging
Why?
out.
Why you gotta get married? Why you gotta go get married?
Why? Yeah. Why you come wait another day? Like, why couldn't
Yo,
you been working? Like,
why don't you just cancel your appointment for the next day or something?
right,
Like,
like, oh, it's only because of you. Like, come on, why couldn't you wait a little hour, a couple hours later? It could have been some other girl. Like, damn, you fumbled my bag, for real. I would never know. All right, I mean that's pretty much it for All American.
yeah, I mean, the episode was mid. Wasn't really like wasn't really that good,
Not
honestly.
man.
Only thing I care about was Asher and Jamie. Like that was because I've been waiting to see Jamie again. I love those two. Um, Jordela, I like Jordela too. Um, they have some good scenes, but honestly, their story is just them just being together, and they don't really have any drama yet between them or anything. And yeah, everything else is pretty much trash. I'm not gonna lie. Like
This
nothing else was really.
Bolivian Inks ate down per usual.
I did like the when Asher was with the guy recruiting him, and then Spencer called. But that was like a good scene.
Yeah.
I like that. That scene was really funny.
When Spencer started speaking Spanish, I was like, "Oh,
Oh yeah, yo, that came out of nowhere. I was like, wait,
ate
what?
down!" Like, but other than that,
Yeah.
like this episode was very mid. I feel like we're hitting a lot of hit or miss, a lot of misses in these episodes. Um,
Yeah, I don't know. Y'all gotta pay y'all's writers more.
let's get to the hits.
Yeah.
Like Homecoming.
Yeah.
We got a lot
Yo, the
about
ship, Dia, yo, they in their bag, man, like
that in
always.
their horrible bag. You got to fight. You got listen.
Actually, yeah, yo, me
Guys,
and
we're gonna save Dia. Is it Dia? Because I like
Dia. Yeah.
Dia. We're gonna save the core four, not the core four, but the core ships to the end. Because we gotta fight. We gotta fight for our rights, right?
Yo,
So Lone and Dia will be at the end. Those are four people we're gonna talk about last. So let's talk about the mains today. I don't think Cam or Keisha
they weren't here, yeah.
showed up today. They were very much needed. Let's be
Wait,
honest, especially
they definitely were needed
they were
because I needed
definitely
Keisha to be there for Nate.
yeah,
And I just needed Cam there to give some good advice.
mm-hmm.
Like,
Definitely
and
we definitely needed it. So this wasn't an intense episode, but it was amazing. And oh my god, like we're so excited for next week.
it's all that promo, that promo,
Oh my god, all
man.
right, listen. We're not. We're going to try not to talk about 207 because that's a mess in itself. But
Yeah.
let's talk about Keisha. I keep talking. Let's talk about Keisha. She's not even here.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the main thing. We got Nate, Jr., and Amara. I think those were the main three. Which one you want to talk? I want to touch first.
We can talk about Amara first.
Yeah. So Amara and Zeke, who is Keisha's dad, are putting themselves on break because once again, I mean, we've been said as a lot of many as we've been saying it for like what the last 2 weeks
Mm,
that with Zeke, he hasn't really been there for Amara. Like
at all, yeah.
he didn't prepare for what to be in store when she became the president. He wasn't there for her during the bombing situation. The only person that was there for was Marcus and Cam. And he like we barely don't see him anymore. Like even with the mental health day that came after the bombing, we didn't really see them interact. We only see her interact with Marcus, so we knew that the relationship was going to downfall. But damn, this fast. It's been 6 episodes. But I mean, it's only 15 episodes this season, so I mean, we are kind of hitting a fast point.
Yeah.
And that she know he didn't want to make it official with his daughter, which is Keisha, like letting her know that he's been dating because that is Keisha and Cam's suspicion that he's dating someone. And Amar does not want to be no little secret, and she feels like he is not over his. Did she say that? Or am I like thinking about another?
She said basically that you're just too like you didn't like want to let yeah, I guess she did say that like he's
Yeah,
not
like it's
ready,
over your,
like he's over it, but like he's not ready to like fully be out
Yeah,
like with someone else,
like he's not fully over her. I mean, he's over in the sense, but once again, like that's something intense. Once again, losing the love of your life, whatever,
Yeah.
and then trying to rebuild a relationship from scratch, and then trying to like I feel like he might be scared that dating Amara and getting intimate and really not intimate, but like like intimate as such and knowing each other
Yeah.
and expanding the relationship can feel like he's erasing or getting rid of the memories of being with the love of his life before her. So I
Yeah.
feel like it's a big thing for him. I'm wondering if that break will solidify the relationship or strengthen it because then he'll realize what he wants. But honestly, I think we're heading into the Marcus and Amara endgame. But once again, I feel like they're hinting it very subtly compared to season one.
Yeah, because I was just like, wait, why are they breaking up? And like I was just like they could like go slow, but like, I didn't think they needed to break up, but then I realized they probably are trying to like get Marcus and Amara like back together at some point.
And thing is that it's kind of a better pace because now they're not all in your face like, oh yeah, because now they know what happened to each other before and they're over that big drama in their life. So now we're just seeing them grow together, especially right now with her being stressed out and him, earning his place back to talking to the team. It's been a lot. So we'll see what happens with her. And Zeke once again, I don't know. I feel like it's definitely heading to her and Marcus being getting back on the same page.
Yeah.
They might be the second ship besides Cam and Keisha who date in the universe. So we'll see. We can go
Yeah.
to Marcus. I forgot Marcus was here as well. But him and Jesse Senior,
Yeah.
they're getting closer now because Marcus. I think did Marcus finally tell the team about what happened about him.
Yeah, he told the recruits, the new recruits and stuff
Yeah.
like that
And
about it.
yeah, clearing his name because I feel like a lot of the players on the baseball team was still kind of eyeing him a certain way because he left. He dipped on them, and then he's not coaching anymore. And I feel like they thought that Marcus abandoned them.
Yeah.
Told them about his diagnosis and how he felt that he was, until he works on himself better, that the team should be in better hands until he came back. And I think that's a good thing because I thought they were going to handle it way worse. I thought that
Yeah.
in the season one they were going to like literally call him a traitor or like he was going to have to really bust his ass for them to forgive him. But it was I liked it this way. At least they had less tension in something. But I loved how he was able to talk to them and they understood, and then we can finally get them being back to coach. Honestly, I'm shocked that Jesse Senior didn't snap on him, but I guess he understood.
Yeah, I'm guessing he understood it because he wasn't getting through to like the new recruits at all and all that
Nah,
stuff. They were just sitting there like, yo, when's it gonna be over and all that stuff. And then Marcus
yeah,
told
I
him
feel like
everything.
I genuinely feel like the man he doesn't have a genuine closeness to the baseball players. He doesn't have a closeness with them, and I feel like that's why he kept Marcus because Marcus has a genuine relationship with the baseball players.
Yeah.
He knows both his sons more than he do, which is why he is having them help with understanding what Damon likes and how to get to Damon, how to talk to Damon because he doesn't really know his son like that. And it's better for him to at least act like he is the front up of it, but he does not know those students like that. So
Yeah.
he's just there to try to keep that image. I don't really know if I don't trust him. I'm not going to care about what Jesse
Yeah, I
says.
don't trust him at all.
I don't trust him at all. So,
I
you
see what
know,
they definitely showing him like try to get like,
yeah,
breaking down his
kind of,
walls and like all that stuff because he's like he was just like,
yeah,
I see why my sons love you or something like that, like
yeah.
stuff like
I'm
that.
like, yeah.
So
I'm like, I see why they don't like you though. But yeah, Marcus tomorrow, y'all doing good. I'm happy to see y'all in game. Like, I mean, I've been kind of figured it, but I didn't know I was going to go to that path already. But we're kind of getting good. Next, let's do okay, we got Nate and JR. Which one you want to do next?
uh we can do JR because Nate's pretty big.
Yeah, JR. I understand you. Get behind me. A lot of people are like coming at JR for some type of way and talking about like, oh yeah, well, JR need to talk to Damon about how he feels. And I'm like, no, he don't. Because he already talked to Damon in 204, and to be honest, it's the same thing that's going to be on his shoulders, which is that he feels like everything that happened to Damon was
Yeah.
because of him. He feels
Yeah.
that due to him falling sick, his parents had to give Damon up. Due to him, his family got, they divorced. Due to him, his mom started having an affair. Due to him, Damon had, was in it, adopted. He had lost out on being a family. Like, he feels that way. He's been saying it. Like, how many times do you think you think that once JR told Damon that once, he's going to stop feeling that way and then be like, oh yeah, I'm over it now after 17 plus years of having it inside. I'm finally free. No. And let's be honest, like with JR, he literally shares everything with Damon. He shares pants with him now.
Yeah.
The same friend group. They were on the
Baseball.
team. And
Yeah.
even before he knew Damon was his brother, everybody was over on Damon's dick as soon as he showed up. And don't lie. Everybody was like, "Oh my god,
Yeah.
the team! Oh my god!" And I mean, before we even started watching All American Homecoming, the promo indicated that he was going to have some jealousy towards Damon. It just took a while for it to develop.
Yeah.
Jealous of his own dad at the time before he knew Damon was his brother. His dad over was like, "Oh, I'm here to talk to Damon. Oh, Damon." Everybody taking pictures of Damon, getting interviews. He was getting interview pictures back to back. Damon was getting all the attention while JR was pushed to the side and JR was like the leader of the team. Damon came in, took the leadership role while JR was put on the sidelines. There was more deepness to just him being scared. Like this was the only thing JR had of his own.
Yeah, it's the
And
only thing. Yeah.
Damon would come in there because they wanted him on there. Like what?
Yeah.
And Damon pushed it too far too. Let's be honest. Like
Yeah, well he said
every time something happens that Damon don't like, he goes to challenge people. And it's not just
yeah.
JR. He challenged Santiago because Santiago wasn't kissing his ass like everybody else was. He had a problem with Lando being on the team, so he decided to do a little toss battle and shit like that with the cans in early this season. Whenever Damon doesn't get his way or whenever nobody's kissing his ass, he do something. He was trying to embarrass JR by throwing the ball damn near to his ankle, talking about some, oh, go,
Yo, yeah,
go,
he was wild for that. He was wild.
like he was a comedian. Like you were torching him, like you were trying to embarrass him because he
Yeah.
beat you in the card game, and then you made it a competition, and then you started throwing balls to him, not even playing fair, and then you would
Yeah,
shut
because
that
what if he
down
would
with
have
the
injured
right
him? What
foot.
if he would have injured him? That would have been bad.
Right.
Like,
Like, come on. Like, and I love Damon, but let's be real. Like, JR already feels some type of way that he ruined, what Damon had, what could have had, or whatever the case could be because of his sickness. And then, like, his the only thing he has of his own, and Damon's going to go and snatch that shit too. They might as well be fucking merged to the hip the way he's going.
yeah.
And then it took this random ass boy, Jerry, to tell Damon that from the like, well, I wasn't trying to do everything he does. It
I
looks
should
like,
have known that was what they were gonna do. Like to have
yeah,
this
I knew
dude,
it. I
random dude,
knew
be like, yo, I was
it.
gonna, because like they always do that with like the guest
Yeah.
stars. Like,
Like, and the thing is that it's kind of funny because with Simone, she's getting lectured about, oh, you gotta join us when you're serious. Wow, they only want Damon because he could bring some publicity or popularity to the frat. They literally said, oh yeah, you can bring some numbers to the frat. They didn't even want him because of wanting him.
yeah.
Somebody was saying at the card game,
Yeah, that
whatever.
was weird. That
JR
was
was
they just wanted
listening.
him because he
Yeah,
was
yeah,
like big on campus and
yeah.
all that
JR
stuff.
was at the party, and JR was just sitting and listening, and they were next to Damon talking, oh yeah, we could like do this. Then they say, let's take a pic or whatever. Like they're using him to to try to get some fame off this man, and he's just like, well, you didn't tell me they wanted me. Like, what does it matter?
And when he
You
like
got so
came
much.
in, that was crazy.
You got so much going on with your family. You're getting a spot back from Lando, and you want to join a party event right now? Come on.
Yeah.
So JR, I got you because I'm tired of everybody got mad at him for this same scenario on season one. Like, get over it. No,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, I feel like he should have told Dame.
yeah, you should have told him. You should have told him about the fraternity stuff. I
Oh,
mean, the frat thing because why would you not? But at the end of the day, like y'all always act like there's not both two sides of the
yeah.
coin.
Yeah.
Y'all never try to understand people's side. Y'all always go to the main character is always right or this person is wrong because why not say that?
Yeah, no, I don't think Damon's fully right because he did some
Yeah, he's
dumb
not fully
stuff.
right
He did some
either.
dumb stuff.
Yeah, he's not fully right
I
either.
think JR only messed up by not telling him. That's the only thing I think JR
Yeah,
did because
that's it.
it made Damon kind of look bad and kind of made JR look bad because if
Yeah,
Damon didn't say he was just like busy when he first came in and he was like, "Why haven't you been over here yet?" And I was like, "Because like didn't JR tell you that we wanted you to like come over and join and stuff
yeah,
like that?"
exactly.
And
Like,
I'm
yeah,
sure if JR would have just told him like, hey, this is something I wanted to do for myself, like I'm sure Damon would have been like, all right, like I won't step over to like in there unless you
I
want me
really
to or something like that.
I feel like Damon wouldn't even stop that because let's be honest, this whole main episode was focusing on you wanting to join this, sorority or
Yeah.
fraternity on your own. Damon never thought about it, so why? Because now he's just joining because somebody wanted him on there. You
Yeah.
join because you want to, not because somebody said, "Oh, join." You should. I want him on here with us. That's the
Yeah.
thing. Because Simone had to say, "Oh, you got to fight your way to get it. You got to fight your way to get in this sisterhood." While he just got a free invitation. So
Yeah.
if Simone gets hazed, he don't. He just gets accepted. Because I've seen people say that Simone was entitled because she didn't enjoy being hazed, but
Yeah.
Damon can get a free ass pass.
And the only thing I can see why he like wouldn't get hazed too much is because he's
Popular.
because yeah, popular and like a celebrity on campus and like
Exactly.
but
And they want him on
that
there.
JR is like already there, but I feel like JR would not have no problem with hazing and all that stuff. Like he would definitely haze Damon and all that stuff and all that stuff. So
They was enjoying that. They was
yeah,
enjoying
they
that
were
little
enjoying it. Yeah.
they was
So
enjoying it. They was enjoying that little brother beef that they was having on. While they over here trying to fucking fight for validation, both of them.
and while they were trying to recruit this new kid to the
Oh
school,
my
like
god, we gonna get to the new kid because Damon, you getting lashes too. Everybody getting lashes. Everybody getting lashes. We're not really
yeah,
like people like Damon. You are better than this.
yeah,
Chris, Chris
and
Bradford.
Damon, no, and Damon, you're worried about this when your girl is taking drugs and all this stuff.
Oh my god.
Yo, it got me heated. It got me heated. I can't wait to get to this part.
Who Simone went, bro? Nah.
Right? Like who is still with? Yo, nah, it's like it got me heated.
Next, let's do Nate. I'm
Nate,
so happy.
yeah, I
I'm so
love
happy. I'm so
this.
proud of you. I'm
Yeah,
proud of you because Keisha said the same thing that she was going to go through, and she did bar by bar. But I'm happy that she discovered this on her own. And with Nico, he's a jealous person. He doesn't like the attention not being on him. He's a narcissist.
Yeah.
And when they gave this inspiring speech and had the attention on her, he didn't want that. He didn't like that.
The man
He could
literally walked out on the
he
speech and
walked
all stuff.
out.
Like, yo,
He walked out.
even
Mid
Amara saw it. Amara saw it
Yes,
immediately.
she saw it. She told her, she gave her a handshake like he's not coming up with you. And like you took that moment for her and made it about yourself.
Yeah.
And
You
then
know
you
how embarrassing that must have been for her? Like, yo, I would have been hella embarrassed
been
if that would
happy.
happen to me. I would have been like, oh shoot.
And
Cause
then
cause
like
she was calling him up and all that stuff. And but like, yo, I would have been so embarrassed. I couldn't even imagine that feeling.
I would have had to embarrass him. I'm not gonna lie. I would have said, well, maybe my speech is too good. I scared to death. But no, like this was literally about black excellence, and Nico had to be jealous because of what you didn't build the event.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on? You're
Like
weird, man.
it's not Nate's fault that her ideas are
Yeah,
better than yours. Like
literally. And then the whole episode, Nico tried to like dumb down Nate's ideas as if she's wrong, and I'm like, no, her ideas is very good. Yours is
yeah,
not.
and they're really good because like all the people that were sitting there when Nico was
And
giving the thing, they said like they went behind his back and went to Nate.
exactly.
So
And then at the end, when Nate went to him, he still tried to find a way to blame her. Like, oh well, just
yeah.
relax. Or like, it's not that serious. You're breaking out me over an event. No,
He was like, you have everybody else there for you. Like
right? Like what?
person that like she wants there. Like
You're literally her boyfriend. Y'all love each other, and you're gonna talk about something. Oh yeah, let me let random support my girl. You're a weirdo, dude. And I'm
yeah.
happy you got dumped, but I'm so mad that the only person that was there for her breakup was Thea
Um,
and Stone, and not everybody
oh
else.
yeah, I love that.
And not Keisha. Like Keisha is literally her best friend before even Simone even came on set, and
Yeah.
she wasn't there. And then when everybody else came, it was pushed some because she was like, "Okay, I'm good, I'm fine." But I
Yeah.
feel like it might continue on to the next episode.
Oh,
But
I think it will definitely.
yeah,
Yeah.
but Nate, I'm so proud of you. Like,
Yeah. And
do
I
not let
love Amara saying that she was proud of her. And then Amara took her advice and
yep,
all that stuff. Like, oh yeah, I was
exactly take that advice.
so yeah, it was really good. Really good moment for Nate.
Yeah, I'm proud of her because I'm tired of that fucking dude Nico.
Yo, yeah.
Tired.
We got him out of here faster than I thought too.
Yes.
I thought it was
You know what
fast.
else? You
Like
know
that
what
was
else need to be done? Rome.
yo, bro.
Oh,
Yo.
oh my god. Is anybody else? Oh yeah. I don't know if I want to tie this into JR or Simone, but the scene between them, they gave me some buzz because if you don't
Wait, what
know, season one,
scene?
the scene when they were talking to when Nate was talking whatever, and she was talking about the sorority and how they played her. I feel like I'm
Oh
sitting.
yeah, when he said he could put in a word for her and all that stuff. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Oh,
yeah, I'm
okay, yeah.
saying, yeah. They gave me some buzz. Because
Yeah.
season one I used to ship them really hard. I
Yeah.
not really hard, but I didn't mind them. Because
Yeah.
of how Simone, and then I was like, I wouldn't mind them dating because Gerald was still her too.
Yeah.
So we know that we finally got some seasons with them because they didn't interact for like 5 seasons. I mean 5 episodes, not 5 seasons. Next, we're hitting the core four.
Yeah.
Who do you want to touch? We got Damon, Thea, Simone, and Lando. Well, Lando's not even here, but you know why.
We kind of like touched on Damon a lot because it was mainly his
Yeah,
storyline was mainly his thing.
let's finish Damon.
Yeah, because his thing was mainly
Go ahead,
about
spit. Go
yo.
ahead, get your anger out.
I don't know why he's so focused on like he was focused on the wrong thing this episode. Like, yeah, he should have helped JR recruit this guy, but like he had one scene with Thea and like she's like going through something and like she is like trying to get back on the tennis court and all this, and he's not like he should be like at least texting her or something like that or checking in on her because like yo your girl is meeting with like I don't think he knows Rome. I don't think he knows him. So she's basically meeting with a random person that you don't know, and he is getting in her head, talking about, oh yeah, just take these drugs and all this stuff. Just take this. He's talking about I took 7 and I'm still good. I'm like, what? Like, you okay?
Lord have
Like,
mercy.
yo, I'm like, okay, and he's talking about like just getting in Thea's head and like you should be there, like like helping her with that. I don't want to get into too much of it because it's mainly Thea's part, but I just wish he was there like more for Thea and stop like being there like doing. He was just doing the most.
Yeah,
They're
getting
trying to join.
distracted. Yeah, and the thing is that reason why I think that they rush into relationships because they're both at a point where both of them cannot be under each other's ass.
Yeah.
Like Damon can be trying to make sure D is okay every 5 minutes, and she can't make sure that he's okay every 5 minutes. They both at a point in their career where she's scared of losing her career, her tennis career, because of what's happening now. Which, you know what, I'm gonna grind you up though. I'm sorry, I've been letting her slide too many times. She getting grind the fuck up. When I get to her trust, but
And
uh,
like he should have
and
done more
and he's
with
a,
that when he saw that mark on her arm.
that's
He
right.
should have
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
he should have
He,
meant like more. And he should have asked this episode, yo, what happened to
about
the
that.
mark? Like he should be
Yeah, like
checking on it.
he should have mentioned the mark. He literally haven't even noticed that she's been like working out. Like he do know that she's out here fucking catching that tennis ball, like I said in 204, very good to me for somebody
Yeah.
that did not want to take therapy serious. And he's worrying about kissing ass to a 17-year-old boy. Why is this dude so important to be at an HBCU right now?
Yeah, like
And
he
then Damon is saying that Simone shouldn't trust Lando, who just showed up. So why the hell are you telling this 17-year-old guy who got you arguing with your rivals your family drama?
yeah.
He literally did it. You don't even know this dude. He's talking
And the
about
dude was trash. The dude literally said, yo, if you don't tell me your story, then I'm gonna tell the coach. I'm like, what?
Marcus putting this in their head that they gotta kiss this dude ass. The dude said, "You ain't gonna tell me your family drama. I might just go to the other team." And you're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, oh, all right, well, you know, me and my brother, we share the same coach. We share the damn van. We share this and this." You did not have to do all that.
Yeah, like I'd have
And
been
then,
like, yo, okay, go to the other school then.
yeah,
Go.
like,
Like,
why would you tell you told this man your family story? Like, come on now. And then they're gonna sit here and try to frame Lando. And I'm like, if Lando was really messy, he could have just told everybody about y'all sharing the coach as a dad when JR told him in the first episode.
yeah.
But he didn't. Like, come on, this man says some supposedly was at the other rival school so much that
Yeah.
he overheard people talking.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
But
Like,
you know how shady that one coach is, so I could see like them like putting
yeah,
if it
he's
could I
all
could see it being fake because he could have put something out there, be like, yo, he could have been like,
exactly,
yo, there's snakes there or something like that, some stuff like
exactly
that.
because Damon and Lando have the same spot. And I
Yeah.
feel like Lando was the only pitcher that was on his team, and he lost both the pitchers.
Yeah.
So now he's at a point where he got to fill in the space. So
Yeah.
him going to that school, he's gonna be like, oh yeah, well since Lando left, go ahead and paint him as a snake. And what did Damon do? Fall for it. Instead of worrying about his damn girlfriend, he trying to, oh yeah, well, I
Yeah.
don't know why I came to you, Simone, but you gotta drop him. What does she have to do with that though? That's something that you have to deal with her. That's not something you got to do with Lando. And why the hell out of every episode, I know Lando's a recurring character. I mean, not a recurring character. He's a guest star. Before anybody want to give me
Oh, is he a guest star?
he's a guest star.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they'll probably up
So
him to regular after this year. If
yeah,
he,
definitely, he's too popular. But the thing is
yeah.
that why out of every episode he's not in this one? All the baseball players is here.
Yeah, true. Lando would have been a good to have in
Yeah,
this episode because
trying
you
to
have
recruit.
all of the big players trying to recruit him.
Literally,
So yeah.
all the baseball players are trying to recruit people, and you don't got the one that just got recently recruited there.
Yeah.
To talk about his couple of weeks of being here. But this episode is the one where you try to villainize Lando as if he logically owes Damon anything. Let's be honest, he don't. Lando has made it very publicly clear that he do not like Damon. So
Yeah.
why the hell is everybody shocked that he could potentially be an op? He never liked the Damon. When Damon came to the other team in the beginning of season 2, he did not like him. He did not shake his hand. When he came to Brixton, he made it very clear he did not want to interact with him. He only came there for Simone.
Yeah.
Did try to be friends with him then. When he was at the dinner table, he only talked to everybody else but him. So why the hell do you think that since he's interested in Simone, because he's only interested in Simone, he's not interested with her friends, not interested with her life.
Yo.
So why the hell do y'all think that Lando's going to be like, oh, well, I'm messing with Simone. Maybe I should be cool with Damon. No. Damon
Yo.
are still fighting for the same spot.
How did you feel when like we first met Lando when he was like trash on
When he was first trash, I was just like, first of all, before we even knew why he was mad, I was like, why is he mad at Damon for this?
Yeah.
And then when he was like, well, this dude took my spot, whatever, I'm like, okay, cool, because you were a legacy, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
But like,
but I still don't understand why he didn't come to the school. Cause like there's about nine, there's like 9 pitchers on the team.
I think the main premise was I don't think they would have let him do what he's doing now, which
Yeah, I
is
mean, he
that
wouldn't have been like the main
yeah,
starter. Like,
he wouldn't have been the star pitcher like how Damon wanted to be the
yeah,
star pitcher, whatever.
yeah,
He would have either been at the school and been in a different spot than what he wanted to, or it would have been a loss. So
yeah.
Damon took the spot that was supposed to go for him, so he has a vendetta against him. So and then every time he tried to like go on his business, you got Damon trying to let's be friends. I don't want you hating me. Let's be cool. Let's be cool. Let's dap it up. Let's show black power excellence. And he's like, I don't care about that shit. Like Lando does not want to do that. He does not want to put on the front of the internet. They got cool. He don't like you. And I don't know why everybody's shocked that Lando don't. Like
Yeah.
you already knew that Lando was literally Damon's biggest antagonist, and yet everybody's like, oh, Lando did that. It's a why? Who cares? It's not. It's not. It had nothing to do with Simone, which is why I don't understand why Damon is not worrying about why he's not worrying about why his girlfriend's doing. He's worrying about
Yeah.
Simone. What was Simone?
Yeah.
I just want to
Yeah,
know.
I don't know why he went directly to Simone. Like, he should have went to
And
like,
he's
I don't know,
he's
like
so he's so
he should have went right to
he's
Lando. That's what he
so
should have went
no, he's
did.
so ridiculous because it's not even just that. It's the fact that she just spent the whole day getting hazed, getting thrown around in circles. He finally gets, accepted. She's probably happy as shit. She won, play of the week.
Yeah.
He didn't even get a chance to come to her dorm to relax. And he's already coming to her with drama. That means he was blowing up her phone while she was at the event. He was blowing up her phone while she was at the event because she was in the elevator and he didn't let her get past. She was right at the elevator.
Yeah.
And she was like, what's happening? You're blowing up my phone. So it means he was stressing her out at the event just to say, oh yeah, well the guy you hanging out with is trash. Like, can
Yeah,
you
I
be
don't know.
serious?
Yeah.
Come on, Damon. Like,
He shouldn't care that much. Like I don't know. Like
I understand that it could be because he don't want to lose her. They're friends, whatever case may be, or that he's mad he got offended more that she took his side, but like you did the same thing to her when
yeah.
she came up to you about Thea, which she was wrong, but how would she know because all the teammates just drastically dropped
No,
her when
yeah,
you
Simone was kind of wrong for that, but
yeah,
yeah.
she came up. Yeah, she was wrong. She came up to him and was like, "It might be Thea," and Damon was like, "No, it can't be Thea." So why can't she return that same energy? Because you came up to her with no evidence, but just it tracks. How did it track? Do you got any release information? How did it track? You just came up to her and expect her to drop and believe everything you say, but you didn't believe her about Thea. That makes no sense whatsoever. And I don't.
Their thing was like it was like a little different just because I forget what it was. Crap, I forgot what I was about to say, but it was like just a little bit different because Thea was like it was because of those that they were actually on bad terms, and it really had nothing to do with Damon, and she went to Damon. So I don't know. It was just like it was just a
Yeah,
little different,
because
but
because that's his girlfriend. And
yeah,
in regards to anything, that's still his scenario. And while with
yeah.
Lando, that's her, not even her boyfriend. So why is he going to her about? That's him and Lando's problem. Why? That's the same thing. If
Yeah,
you
it is. That's why I said he should have went to Lando like immediately instead of
exactly,
going to her. Maybe he could have like texted Simone like, "Yo, like I don't even know what he should have texted Simone. He
I
probably
don't
shouldn't even
know.
texted her or anything.
I feel like regardless of anything, how he said it, like people expect it's okay for Simone to drop everything for him, but when it came to him dating her biggest op, who's still jealous, by the way, it's oh well, it's a different scenario. Like what, Damon? What were you thinking though? And then he called her
Yeah,
hard headed. Like she's hard headed, but like, why are we repeating the same cycle in the last season? Oh
yeah.
well, Nora's not a good guy, or Daniel's not a good guy. I'm just like, what
And
did
I
I say?
hope they're making it into the way like where he's just where the route they're taking, where they're just gonna be like really like best friends, and he just actually is worried about
I just
being
feel like
friends.
I just
But Lando doing, if he did do this, doesn't make him like a bad guy for Simone.
yeah
Like it just makes him like a trash,
for
like
him.
baseball player. Cause like, why would he do that? That was
Yeah,
really
like
shady.
as much as I don't mind if Damone or Lamone happens, you cannot do it that way.
Yeah.
Like you got a girlfriend, and you 100% always believe your girlfriend over Simone. But then one thing you get somebody whispering in your ear about Lando, and the first thing you do is come to Simone about telling her that whoever you're hanging out with is trash. And especially when the earlier the episode, you were looking at her phone, talking about some, oh, that's Simone. You're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna mind my business, and then you proceed to include her in her own business about who she's hanging out with.
Yeah.
I don't. I come on, man. And then in the next episode, we're gonna get. They're gonna.
He's in the next episode, right? Lando's in the next episode, right?
Yeah, he's in the
That's
next
coming.
episode.
Yeah, that's gonna be wild.
Wild.
Is that the mid-season finale? Is it?
I think so.
That's gonna
Or
be crazy then. If it's not, then that'd be crazy. But
yeah, I thought
yo,
it is because it's the last one before like Christmas. I mean, like December they mostly off for a whole long time, so
yeah,
it might be the mid season, but I
yeah.
don't know. Like I feel like Damon was worrying about recruiting a 17-year-old. He missed out on take worrying about the
Yo,
girl.
he's really making me mad.
Damon and um how he should have been there for like he's over here worrying about the wrong stuff. But
Mm,
I just feel like between the Thea thing and then the Simone thing and then the thing I just can't. And let's be honest though, Simone boundaries up for Damon is not a shocker because this is now the third boy that he's tried to push away from Simone. He did it once again. He was obviously
yeah,
trying to get with her when she was with Jordan, right?
yeah.
He had to put boundaries up on that because they almost kissed in episode 8. He literally was over here pressing JR for simply just being friends with her. She was literally with Jordan. So like, how you pressing up for somebody that's not even your girl yet?
Yeah.
JR had to be like, yo, like, she has a man in regards to anything, either me and you can't get to her. That was 2. And then you're going up to Lando about it to her. That's the third guy you're pressing.
Yeah.
And every time it's either one of y'all are dating somebody else. That's not a healthy pattern. Like, what are y'all doing?
Yeah, like that's why we needed Keisha and Cam there, and then like that's for other reason because this was just
It was just too much. It was too
yeah,
much. Like I said last episode, with Damon, we'd never know his full intentions. And like people even try to stir it on Simone. Simone's jealous, and that Damon don't come to her with problems about Thea. She asks about him. Okay, when she gives information about Thea, do he ask or do she say what's wrong? Like I keep forgetting. 'Cause I really don't be.
I feel like it's both ways sometimes. Like he'll like bring up something or something like that. And also Thea is kind of like last episode, Thea was like kind of asking, but not really asking and all
Yeah,
that stuff. And
yeah. And 204 as
the
well.
bomb threat and all that stuff. And Thea was about to leave. She like kind of gave like, like her some like
Yeah. So
good
like
advice.
stop. Like how would Simone be jealous of Damon just saying that Lando was trash? Like some people need to stop trying to vent on Simone because she's putting up boundaries.
Yeah.
The thing is that I don't even take these boundaries serious because they put up boundaries every season, and Damon always kids. He don't take them shit serious. He don't. So,
Plus,
but
we need to know like how serious Lando and Simone are, So
they
it's like,
haven't even put up a label. Like, and
yeah,
I feel like they're gonna put it on one next episode. Let me stop.
probably.
Because I was shocked when she picked. I'll say my
I
full.
know exactly what you might say.
I was shocked. But yeah, like Damon, like you're gonna have to be there for Thea next episode because that's wild, and it's gonna get wild next week because, well, since we might as well talk about this week, for the next 3, which is Damon, Simone, and Lando, is that it's gonna be intense for them because with JR and Gab, you already know what they're gonna do. JR
Yeah,
and
I
Gab,
can't wait for those two to get together.
I can't,
Hopefully, I want to see like her
I
feelings
don't.
though.
I don't want a fast burn because all these shit are
Yeah,
just
nah, yeah,
fast
nah,
burn. So let them build up because
yeah,
I just feel like they're doing too much at this small time frame. But
yeah,
they're going to give us something. But
yeah,
with Damon and Thea, that's going to be a lot.
yeah.
Not only is Thea going through what she's going through now with the shots and then potentially losing her team, I mean her spot on the team, she's gonna have to wait a couple more months or whatever, or the whole year. But now out of nowhere, girls are trying to get with Damon and fucking eyes.
Yo, yeah, and like,
They want to push her to want to like try to win him over by giving her
yeah,
immunity, and I'm like, I can't let that happen.
yeah, but the whole like thing, like she has just so much that she's like dealing with, and I think she really needs Damon, and Damon just really needs to be there, like for her, and like But yo, I need him to press Rome. Yo, I need him to press
He
Rome.
needs to fight him at this point.
Yo,
Like,
I need him to
they like
really
to
like,
fight. They like to
yo,
fight.
like,
Because
I,
With Rome is so weird because I don't know his motive. Like, is he?
yo, yeah, like,
I feel like he's low key doing this to get back at Simone. Because why would you mention to Thea or
oh yeah, I forgot
why would
that.
you press her twice about getting the shots and then mention Simone? They both
Yeah,
knows. Oh well, Simone won.
it,
This week. Thea's like, well, I won a couple times. I'm like, okay, well, that doesn't matter then. And then he's like, well, yeah, Simone. Like Simone is. I don't. These writers are dumb.
is he just trying to get Simone to be number
Yeah,
one or something or
I don't.
what? Like,
No, I don't know because she's literally number 7.
bro, like,
And these writers are making it seem like she's about to hop 6 fucking spots and still number 1.
and this dude is coming out of nowhere, acting like he's like
Out of
some drug
nowhere.
dealer or something.
Yeah,
Like,
like why mention Simone? Why not mention Tootie? She's in Thea's literal spot.
yeah, like,
She's literally in Thea's number 1 spot right now. But it took Simone winning number 1, even though she's literally number 7 for Thea to get jealous out of nowhere.
yeah.
I'm like, what, Thea?
I need Damon to go Jordan on him. Just no words, just swing and just go and swing. Like as soon as you see him to swing on site, like no matter where you're at, you can be in class, in the anywhere, yo. As soon as you see him, just swing
Girl,
on
he's
him.
trying to fumble up her career for real.
Cause
Uh,
yeah, this is not
yeah,
good. Talking about the thing that got me, she said I already took one like a month ago or something. And he's like, oh, I took 7 and I'm still good. Like, no, like,
yeah. Okay,
yeah,
well,
nah, this dude is
all
really
right. Damn.
this dude is really annoying.
What if the reason why he was trying to get close to Simone was when he was trying to do the same thing that he's doing to Thea, but now since Simone is at a place where she's like is thriving, he's gonna go for somebody that's going through a time where they're like
Bro.
vulnerable.
But it just doesn't make sense. Like, what does he get out of it, man? Like, it's about to be annoying.
I
Like,
literally feel like it's either he just has fun of doing it, or he's trying to make sure that Simone don't thrive and get another win. But he must see potential in her that everybody else is seeing that Simone's going to jump to number 1 within a month. Because I don't know how drastically tennis can do that. I don't know if you
yeah.
can put the spot range that fast, but we'll see.
And like,
I knew it
Thea
was
looks scared, like around him. Like, she does not look like she likes being
her. She's not.
like,
He's always forcing her. Like he's literally like a creep. Who, like he's literally reminding me of how that guy was with her. And she's
yeah,
like, then
bro.
you want to give us this another one just fast?
Yo, what if they're friends? What if he knew that dude and he's like, and they're like, they're trying to like
No,
get,
don't stop.
yo, then I'm
Stop.
gonna need David to speak on both of them. And
Yo,
I'm gonna need Jordan to come back into town and help him.
yo,
Yo,
what did I do with Jordan now?
I
We do
don't
not need
know.
Jordan throwing hands no more. You out of pocket. Not throwing hands, nah, for real. Like
Yeah, because this is
Jordan
actually
will come
making me
over,
mad.
Jordan will
Yeah,
come over there to the spot. Like he was
because
like, all right,
Jordan don't ask questions. He's just gonna swing, so that's good. Like,
he won't he won't ask questions. He literally punched Dame out of nowhere. I was shocked.
yeah,
But now we get to the last 2 runners, Simone and Thea. I think we should do Simone since you probably got a lot more to talk about Thea.
yeah.
Wise or
I mean, I pretty
what's
much
some
just said what I
yeah, I mean
Thea.
we should probably like you want to close out with Thea, you said?
No, I mean we can keep going about Thea because I mean
So
I
we
pretty
can,
much said like yeah,
we can do Thea. Yeah, like it's crazy though, but I feel like we been said that she was doing some shots, something like that. Like it wasn't a regular bruise.
yeah.
But I knew that once she started to catch things for her arm, that it must have been something that she was taking. But I want to know, was she getting these shots from him already, or where would she get access to these first 2 shots from
I
to
think
take
it
a
was
third?
always Rome. I think it was always Rome. Like he was always like
Oh, that would make
yeah,
sense. That would have made sense as to why he was suddenly coming back on the court in 201, and Simone was like, "Oh, you're back to tennis." He was like, "Oh yeah, I'm."
yeah,
Maybe that's what he was doing too. Well, them 7 shots got him back on the court because
yeah.
she
That's what
said,
he said. Yeah, because
"Oh,
that's how he got back on the court and all that
yeah."
stuff.
Like she was
So
like, "Oh, I didn't know you was on the court." He was like, "Yeah, I was off for a little bit, but now I'm back."
yeah, so he was definitely he was doing it, and then he was like probably. So
He was getting him on water break. He must have been doing them while he was with
yeah,
Simone.
and all that stuff. Yeah, like
The puzzles is puzzling. But yeah, I don't. So with Thea, I might as well just do it now because Simone got a kind of a lot in her section.
yeah,
But I didn't like how Rome is using Simone to make jealousy in Thea when Thea, which makes no sense because
yeah.
like one minute they're cool, one minute they're not. Like, you should be doing this to Tui, who was in her actual spot, not
Yeah.
Simone. Oh yeah, her winning player of the week suddenly is making her this crazy. I'm like, there's
Mm,
like 100 something weeks in this whole between these 2 semesters. There's no other player that won player of the week in tennis.
yeah,
Simone,
right. And
Simone, the
then
only
like when her coach said, you should probably think about redshirting this year and all that stuff, and she was just like, no, like I can't. And then she went to go start lifting weights and just tuned her coach out. Like she was not trying to hear it at all. Like,
yeah, I don't understand. Like, there probably was other tennis players who won player of the week, but yes, Simone winning
yeah,
it
especially
gave
this
her.
year, like a
Like,
bunch of them probably have won. Like,
yeah, so why the hell is Thea only caring about Simone?
you mean Tootie
And I
hasn't
know,
won a player of the week and she's not
like, yeah,
the technically
like
the
what?
number one
Like,
now? Like,
Tootie hasn't won player of the fucking week yet.
yeah, like that would be crazy.
Like, come on. Like, why is they trying to make this like, what do y'all want? Do y'all want them to be friends? Or do y'all want them to be boyfriend swapping? Or friends? Like, what do y'all want them to be? Because one minute, don't give us a scene of them fucking trying to be frenemies. And then, someone will end up dating Damon at some point. Like, I can't, no vortex shit. Like, keep it away.
Yeah, please
Like,
no.
please keep the vortex shit away. Like, either they're friends or not. Like, just stop. Because I'm not going to have a repeat of All American over here.
Yeah.
And then I got to hear them talk about vortex on both fucking shows.
Yeah, no, yeah, no.
No, because
So
when Jamie said some fucking vortex, I said, "Girl, who are you?"
yeah,
You know, but like, no, like I can't. Like, why was she? Why is Simone always the catalyst for everybody else? As if she's literally not. I keep forgetting. Like, I guess what they're prepping up is that Simone's about to become the number one. That's what I'm thinking. Simone's going to jump 7 spots.
I always thought it was gonna be her and Thea in competition, be
Yeah,
number one
yeah,
and
but
number
I
two,
thought it
one
was
of
yeah,
those.
I
So
thought it had been a gradual build up. But
yeah,
instead, they're making it now. Tootie is seeing that Simone is a leader and somehow can jump
yeah,
5 roles. I
yeah.
don't know how they're doing that, but I guess Simone's going to get number one by the end of this.
Yeah, but I hope Thea goes to. I feel like she's gonna go to Simone, and I feel like that's how they're gonna be like talk and be friends and stuff like that. Again, they're gonna like
Honestly,
something like that.
I'm at a point where I don't want them to be friends
Really?
because yeah, it just don't seem believable because there's two factors of Thea's jealousy, and I don't got time for either one. It's either the spot on the tennis team or Damon, and then even if it's not over
I feel
Damon,
like they don't like they're like she's not jealous of the Damon thing anymore. I feel
yeah,
because
not anymore.
they haven't brought it up in a while,
Not
so I don't know.
anymore. Not anymore until she
Yeah.
found out that he's getting jealous of Orlando right
Yeah, but and you see like they're having more scenes together, like the Nate scene when they were both there for Nate and stuff like that, and like they're talking. So
yeah, even then, I feel like they wasn't really acknowledging each other's presence.
yeah,
They weren't even
yeah,
acknowledging each other's presence. And I feel like even if it's not Damon, it's going to be that tennis thing because tennis is literally what Thea eats, sleeps, and drinks.
yeah. But
And
I don't feel like they have to be like enemies though, because I feel like it's just be good competition for them both.
it's going to be
Hopefully, if they're
yeah,
like that, but
it's going to be acquaintance. Like that's what it's going to be. It's going to be acquaintance or like associates, but
yeah,
not friends. I just don't see it anymore. Especially how she's like getting like tussled up by losing it with Simone. I'm like, no.
yeah.
And then her like telling Simone that, oh well, don't celebrate the win because everybody else in the team is losing. Why don't you tell Tootie that she's literally the
Yeah,
fucking
but I think she was giving her that like for like
yeah,
motivation
like, oh yeah, well
cause she did congratulate her, but she just meant like
but
nobody else was gonna like really care because
she also was like, yeah, well, it doesn't really matter because everybody else is losing. Okay, just
yeah.
say congrats and go. How about you tell Tootie to get the team back in order? Like, why the fuck you gotta make Simone feel like, damn, well, I guess I shouldn't celebrate my victory because nobody else is winning. That's not
But
her
none
fault.
of those girls like Thea though either. They were like
Barely.
they don't really like her either. So I mean, it's pretty much Thea and Simone are pretty much on the outs with everybody. Like
Yeah,
they've all followed Tootie. So
Tootie is now. Because Tootie got the out, but I feel like at some point, her and Tootie were talking at some point. They had to been cool at graduate.
yeah,
But I feel like they knew that Thea wasn't close to them because she had this persona of she was rich. So they probably was like, oh yeah, she thinks she's better than us. But other than that, like the reasoning is different compared to what Simone is doing because they're literally not clapping for her. I feel like they still supported Thea on them fucking games. They just didn't talk
yeah,
to her. They had some respect for her, but Simone they don't. And the
yeah,
coach sat there and watched that shit and didn't even say nothing. But go take a shower or whatever.
yeah.
But now
Simone.
it's a Simone. Um, it was pissing me off. Like they was this whole
I mean,
episode.
the only thing I didn't like was I caught it. I knew that girl was giving her the wrong time on
Yeah,
purpose. Like I literally knew that. Like
it's so weird that like I don't know. I just feel like with that I don't really know that much about sororities, whatever. So like the
yeah.
hate thing I really don't know about. But like some people say that is normal. Some people say it's not cool.
I
And some
feel
people,
like that part probably would be normal because like they want to get in, they don't want you, they don't want any competition. And she knows if Simone would have missed it, then that would open up that would free up like less worry because then like that would less one less girl that would like be in competition with her to get to the spot to be in the sorority. So that's the only thing I knew. I literally knew as soon as she said, "Oh, are we allowed to do that? Are we allowed to give the time?" I'm
Yeah,
like,
I
it's just
knew
the
she was
time.
like,
It's just the time. Like, and I
like
was
what's
just
going on?
and I was just like, yeah, she's definitely gonna give her the wrong place
Yeah,
or the
yeah.
time.
She wasn't already in the sorority, wasn't she?
Yeah, no, she was doing
A
the same
newcomer.
thing as Simone. She was like
Yeah, she was
auditioning for it, like to
advertising.
try and be in there. So I
Yeah,
knew that.
yeah, and I don't think Simone is entitled for not knowing what the fuck they're doing. Like, how she supposed to know about hazing? And
Yeah,
how
just
she supposed to
because
make
she was a
a hit?
little late. Just because she was a little late.
Yeah,
Like,
like what?
and
Like
Tootie is fake, yo. Tootie is fake, yo.
making shit up. Oh, hi, she's such a good player.
I
Yeah,
felt so uncomfortable in that scene. I
every
was
time,
like,
every
wait.
time she was near her, I was like, "Don't touch her, girl. If I smack you, like, what are you doing? Like, stop. Like, get away from Simone. Like, why are you hugging?"
Yeah.
And then like JR girlfriend, I mean JR ex is over here like 1 minute she's like, "Oh my god, I'm so happy you joined the sisterhood. Oh, you're so
Yeah.
intrigued in 204." And then this episode, she's like, "Oh well, you really got to show that you're ready for it." And then Simone
Yeah.
beat her ass up at the little party thing for her to get her a note. Like what? Nah,
Yeah.
like fuck that. And the thing is that I don't know why they even. I'm happy that Simone is doing it, but like she just kind of somewhat took Lando's words and found balance. And I don't want her to join the sorority because she feels like she's not getting,
Yeah, she definitely doesn't need anything
yeah,
else on her plate. Like,
I don't want her to join the sorority because she's not getting, getting props from her teammates just for that.
yeah.
How are you going to balance that tennis and work? But I mean, maybe the sisterhood could be better. Maybe the sisterhood could help her and Tootie
Yeah.
out.
Maybe.
I
Yeah.
don't know, like maybe it will help Tootie and her out, and then the tennis thing can then fall into place or whatever.
Yeah.
That maybe that's what they're doing, but like I don't want her to join the sorority just because she's not getting any like props on tennis. So she's going to look for validation elsewhere. That's what I don't
Yeah, which she doesn't like. She really doesn't need it.
like.
Like, yo, like she needs to like. That's what she needs to take from Thea. Thea didn't care at all. Like, so like she needs to not care at all.
Yeah,
So
yeah. As much
just keep doing your thing. Just
as
keep.
much as Thea says she don't care, she do because she's over here, taking a win from a damn week very serious.
No, yeah,
To a degree, still does care, but I guess when it comes to like doing your craft and people celebrating you, she tends to like
yeah. Oh, yeah. That part.
instead.
Yeah.
So hopefully it works in somebody's favor. But Lando thing, let me open it up. Let me open the room up. Lando,
Yeah.
I can't wait for next week. Um, seem like they're going to be at a club, and she's going to be dragging Lando out.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see that. I'm wondering. I feel like she might ask Lando some information about if he actually did do it, and
Oh,
then
yeah. She definitely will. Yeah.
it will cause some like kind of conflict between them because he probably like, why are you accusing me of this? But to be honest, though, I honestly don't care. Like, I'm still going to support Lando. I'm not going to sit here and act like it's a big deal of what he did because we don't know yet. And if he did, who cares? He does not owe loyalty to Lando. I mean, to Damon. This is between him and Simone and what the relationship will bring. But like I said before, Lando didn't do nothing wrong. Like, I like.
But I mean, who you think she would pick though, Lando or Damon?
I
Like,
feel
if
like I feel like at some point she's probably going to like either just not be in between it
yeah,
because they said that it's going to be some boundaries going to be put up and his son is going to be crossed, and I feel like the boundaries is going to be crossed, and she's not going to fucking care. But I feel like she's going to try to be there for Damien because it's her friend. But like maybe her and Lando will like slow the thing down and see what happens. But I feel like what if it's just Jerry torching a flame for no fucking reason, and then they
yeah,
fall out, and then it's just pointless. And I don't want Simone's relationships to always be, oh, them or Damon. I don't like that
yeah.
because
That would
then
be boring. Yeah,
she's like, well, damn, he never does Thea or Simone. It's always Thea, and I don't want her to feel like she always got to be the one to jeopardize her happiness because the friend code, or I got to be there for my friends because Simone is always a ride or die for her friends, and I feel like now she should be like, no, like you got problems on the court. They ain't you got sleep. They let
yeah.
you there. But I did like that, Lando was supportive, even though he was behind the scenes with
Oh,
congrats.
the
Really
text.
had
Yeah,
it down. But I really can't talk about Lamar right now because I already kind of talked about it, which is Lando get behind me.
yeah.
You was coming at him, you was like, he trash.
Yeah, but that was joking. I was just like
Yeah,
joking
I
because
know.
like
He was trash. trash in Damon's eyes. I'm not gonna lie, but
Oh yeah, Damon definitely doesn't
yeah,
like,
like in his eyes,
especially
yeah.
after this. Like I feel like they were like going to be cordial before this, but like,
I feel like they're going to presence. I
but
literally
you
feel
know, because
like
they were teammates. But now I feel like he's gonna be, if he did do it,
if it's true, yeah.
then I
But
think it would be really some bad blood. But
you do okay, but do you think that like what do you think they should have interfered with Simone? Like, do you think that what he did or could have done or didn't do interfered with his relationship with Simone?
it's not, yeah, no, it's like I said, just because he did it doesn't make him bad for Simone, because
Yeah, like I
he
don't
could be a
understand.
really good boyfriend or something like that.
Yeah, I mean,
But
he's help Simone with a lot of stuff. He's
yeah,
going
but
to
I see it could be like him where he doesn't want to hang out with like Simone if she's always gonna be with him. You know, that's the only thing I could like see it, because he wouldn't want to be around with Simone if she's always with Lando.
I mean,
So
yeah, I mean with Damon probably, but with Lando, he literally showed up at the family dinner, ignored Damon. I'm
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't think Lando really cares, because I think one, he knows it's gonna stick it to Damon,
yeah,
because
no, he
Damon's
was.
he's gonna be he's gonna have feel some type of way about it. And also I think he's good at just like not letting stuff get to him, really. So I think yeah, I think Lando handles things better than Damon at times.
So what about Thea for what Thea and Damon? What you want to see from them?
Yo, that's in game right there. You know,
Obviously, you.
the marriage is coming. Like yo.
You said that IRL.
Nah, the scene, she's on the bed, they about to have the iconic scene. It's about to be iconic, it's about to be
That kind of
amazing.
when he says that you should save it. That's gonna be
See,
iconic.
nah, but yeah, I am worried because they did show that, but like, I don't know. It's gonna be. I'm nervous, but like, I'm excited because it's gonna be. I can't imagine it going bad. I can imagine like them having just some big moments in this episode though, because it's gonna worry Thea a lot.
Are you scared that he's gonna potentially be like it's gonna be more girls that's gonna be trying to get in the way of the relationship, future like
No,
young future?
I don't think Dan would cheat or anything like that. But I think it's gonna like I don't want it to cause Thea to start moving too quickly. That's what like I want it to be a natural like progression. I think they've been good at just progressing naturally and like slowly, and I don't want it to just jump right to that. So, because that's not Thea. Like that's not how Thea is. So I don't want it to be like that. But I definitely want it to spark like a talk about everything, and I think it
Yeah.
will.
Do you think that when he finds out about Rome, will he like
Oh, he's
um
bro. Like I said, he better go throw hands immediately. So it's like run out of the room. As soon as Steven says Rome, I need him to run out the room and go find him. The same way he would do with Lando if Lando did something to Simone or something like that. If Lando did something to Simone, he would be out the room before anybody says anything. Like,
nah, for real, like I need to I feel like I don't want like even though I'm not really like a hardcore shipper of Damon and Thea, I want to see a scene where he doesn't really blame her for what she's doing. I feel like maybe now this will probably be the first time that people will actually see that she needs help
yeah,
and that they will take it serious and that maybe her mom will, pay more attention to her, be there for her. And then maybe like, Damon will finally, I guess, slow things down, I guess, to see how she is. And maybe Thea will finally take a step back, which could be a good thing because then Simone will really get her top spot.
yeah,
And then, but I feel like now we're probably going to see Thea realize that this is the risk that she's willing to do just for tennis, and maybe she'll now find balance as to like tennis is not everything, and that
yeah.
tennis doing things to play tennis can have a horrible outcome.
I want her to
And
have a moment like Spencer had in season when he like just quit football for a while, and he like quit it for like and something like where she tries to get like more into like the relationships that she has like with Simone and with Damon, like with Nate, stuff like that. And then slowly tennis comes back, and where she realizes she misses it, and she's doing it for the right reasons and stuff like that. Because she's been playing it since she was a kid, no time off. So maybe that's what she needs, something like
I
that.
like it would definitely come full circle with how she acted in season one, where she was like, when they tried to do her on a dating site and she didn't have no pictures that wasn't related
Yeah,
on like tennis related events.
yeah,
I feel like now like that could probably have her fully like be with Damon and finally be like just a regular person that's not always worrying about tennis because once again she's still going to have her position, she's still going to have her scholarship, she's just not going to be playing for like a year or whatever couple months they said. But also I guess we
yeah.
can finally learn about her because in some sense in season one she kind of lied about certain things, and we can learn more about her. And I feel like maybe between this 2A and 2B, we can find out more about Damon and his feelings because Damon is such a interesting character because we don't really know as much as we think we do about his thinking process.
Yeah, true.
And he's caring and he's possessive and he cares about his his friends and family that much to where he don't want them to go through any potential endangering situations. And I do want to see how he's going to handle this Thea situation, and also how he's going to handle this Dame and not Dame, this Lando and Simone situation, and whether if it's related to jealousy of losing her as a friend or if it's due to emotional entanglements.
Oh, yeah.
We don't have to see. But from me, I don't know if I think it's jealousy due to like a romance standpoint
I don't think
right
it is
now.
either. I think it's like I don't know. I just think I think they're both so used to being around each other all the time. So
Yeah, I mean, as much as I don't mind Damone, and I was like, I lose a hardcore. I feel like right now in the beginning of the episode when he was like, "Oh well, I'll back off," like it didn't sound like there was any jealousiness to it because he just said, "Oh, with Lando," so he
yeah.
was close. And then with the ending of this, I feel like he wasn't really going to bug her anymore about Lando until he found out about what rumor was said.
Yeah, I don't think he was either. So I
So I feel
think
like
yeah.
right now, I'm happy that if they're doing Damone at some point, is not being built off of
Hell
that
no.
prince.
Keep that shit in the books, in the drafts.
Like, listen, y'all, Arlon wants his Thea wedding down. You
I'm
gonna be
gonna say it right now. Season 5, episode 12, right now.
with CW? You think we're getting 3 more seasons?
Yo,
I wouldn't mind.
imagine. Imagine.
I wouldn't mind 5 seasons,
Yeah, I
but
think
I
that'd
don't
be
want.
perfect.
Yeah, I don't want them to fall into the All American season 5 curse because this
Yeah, true, true.
mm,
But I can't wait for
I don't.
episode 7 though. I think episode
That's
7 is going to be huge for everybody.
huge for
Um,
everybody, including you, because you gotta figure out what she.
yo, yeah.
It's the lingerie for me. I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's gonna be wild. That's gonna be wild. So I don't know. It's just gonna be crazy. But I feel like everything, like even though like the scene, everybody thinks it's gonna be good, and it seems like it's gonna be a good scene for Dia, but I feel like it's not gonna go that way. I feel like
It's definitely
nothing ever
not. I think
goes that way, so it's
Amy
gonna be
definitely want to
weird.
turn her down. Definitely want to turn her down, and they're gonna have to talk about like why, what made her be provoked to like want to take this step.
Yeah.
Maybe she'll finally break down and tell them the situation, but I don't know if we're going to get the resolution of the shots.
Yeah, I feel like that might take a while. That might take a few more episodes or something like that. But if this is the mid-season finale, I feel like we'll see something. Like something's gonna happen.
Yeah, or
And
end off an open thing of him like seeing the shot and like, what happened? Did Mark
yeah.
did he
Or he's
She's
gonna see
like,
another sore, another mark on like the other arm or something like that. He's gonna see another one, and something's gonna happen though, like that.
I low key don't want Lamone to have a label because then they won't have to rush them. Tip is basically a fast burn on here, and I
Yeah, I feel
don't.
like they might not. They might not actually like put a label on them because it would be fast. It would be fast for them to put a label on
I
it.
feel like the only thing that I really want that's going to come out the next episode is for them to both realize that they're serious and seeing each other. Or
Yeah.
this was Simone because he already knows what he wants, and she right now is like actually just thinking of it as hookups.
Yeah.
So maybe
If
she'll see that.
if
Serious.
Lando didn't do anything with Damon, like that whole like recording, then I think Simone was gonna say, okay, like we can take it slow, like let's just keep going at the pace we're at, or maybe like a little bit slower. But if he did that, I feel like she's gonna like distance herself from him, and then it
Yeah,
might
and then
take a,
going back the
it
angst.
is gonna be angst. Yeah, it's gonna be angst. It's gonna take them a little bit to get like back to where they were and stuff like that
I'm
and
gonna
all
eat it.
that. So yeah, yes.
Okay, well, okay. I never really hear you talking about Lamont. So, what is your opinions on it now? Like, even like rumor aside, how do you feel about
I like them. They're not like I don't like go crazy for them, but like I like them. Like they're good. Like they're good. Like I want to see Simone happy because Jordan has Layla now. So like I want to see Simone like in a relationship and like happy. And I don't have anything bad. Like I think Lando's a good character for the show, and I think but if he did that, it's gonna like suck because because it's gonna take his character back. Because I didn't like him when we first met him when he was at Hawkins and all that stuff. So I think he's a good character though. I think he adds a new dynamic to the whole group, and I think it's gonna be interesting to see that. But he's good.
wants to be free from the vortex.
Yeah, I almost had Vortex just now, but I said group instead. so, so
But yeah, so once again, but I think the last episode before like our break is next week on Monday, so we'll be having a whole month of a break.
yeah.
Once again, we'll I mean depending on how fast it get out, we might try to do a spaces on Tuesday before
Oh
I
yeah. I need to see how that works and all that stuff. I'm definitely down to do
yeah,
that.
I'll be on the spaces for like 2 to 3 hours. It'll be fun stat. Anyways, let us know what you think about the episode. What do you want to see next week? Because
If you guys want us to record like any like episodes or anything like during the
review.
hiatus and like for like the break or something like a synopsis or something like that, what we think is gonna happen after when they come back and all that stuff, we think that we can definitely do that. And yeah,
Or if you want us to do little spaces here and there, let us
yeah,
know once again. Like we like listen, we've been really getting deep dives into the All American fandom, especially for me on Twitter. So
yeah,
once again, all of our social media will be linked to talk about this episode with us, or see whenever we do post whatever. I know Arlon he does reactions obviously on his channel. And once again, let us know your opinions about the storylines. What did you like about All American or All American Homecoming? What do you want to see next week? What are storylines that you hope to see, or do you think Lando actually leaked the tape? Or do you think
yeah.
Damon or Simone, which one do you think is more right? Once again, I think both sides are valid in their reasoning. So obviously we talked about both sides. I feel like with Simone, it's that like she really can't take sides because one is her man, well, not even really her man, and then one of them is her bestie, and then you got Damon who is just finding out about this guy who might be stirring the pot.
Yeah.
I feel like Jerry cannot be trusted. He's an op, and yeah. So let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
Peace.
Peace.